that?
GM, everyone. We are live, and we've got Ted and a very special guest hanging in the background there. Woj. Yes, it's like all the new Merkle people are going to be with us today, chatting about crypto things as well as Farcaster things. So let's get this party started, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome to GM Farcaster, bringing you everything from breaking news to spicy memes to the deep lore shaping this vibrant digital community. More than just a show, GM Farcaster is your digital third space where the community connects, the stories unfold, and the culture thrives. Whether you're a daily caster or just dropping by, we've got the latest buzz to keep you plugged in. So grab your coffee and let's dive in with your hosts, Nanish Prof and Adrian, for another episode of GM Farcaster. GM, and we are live. We are live on Twitter. I just tweeted that out. So if you are watching on Twitter, please give us a little retweet. And we are live on YouTube with the most active chat going on is in YouTube. So if you're watching on Twitter and you're like, I have nobody else to talk to, come hang. Come hang. There's all the people over here. Yeah. So GM, welcome Ted and Woj. I'm so excited to have you both here today. This is amazing. And you guys have just finished your first week. Has it only been 1 week?
Yes.
Really only been 1 week? Like, that's wild. Like, it feels like you've been there forever. So
we kind of have been.
That's probably why. It feels like it's been forever. So before we jump into some Farcaster news and crypto news and get your takes on that, tell us about your first week and like what you guys are focusing on and what it's been like. Oh, wait a minute. Before we get to that, Woj, your first, what was it? Erhan, whatever. Erwan experience. How was that?
It was decent. It wasn't that expensive.
Okay.
It wasn't that expensive.
The really important stuff.
Yeah.
You know. But can you talk a little bit about like what have you been focusing on? Like what's your priorities going to be for the next couple months? Give us any insight into what's happening.
Do you want me to go first?
You need some alpha.
Yeah, go first.
Well, Dan shared the priorities, I think last Monday or Tuesday. And so what you guys know is the same exact stuff that we know. So I'm working with Dan very closely on outreach and like basically just reaching out to all the creators, both existing on Farcaster and outside, to better understand their experiences, any pain points, what they love, what they don't love, and trying to figure out like what's the so what for them to be here. So that's awesome. Our number one priority, or at least mine. Your turn.
And what are you doing back there, sir? What's your number one priority right now?
I'm working on growth, and I'm a software engineer, which by combination means that I both do like small things. For example, yesterday I shipped. I didn't ship yet, but I worked on a small update, small UI update that hopefully you will like. But also, main priority is around rewards. We're building something really cool around rewards, and I'm kind of leading the thing. So,
cool. All right, I love that.
Soonish.
Nice. And then, are you both going to be at ETH Denver, or no?
I'm going to ETH Denver. Dan will be at ETH Denver for 1 day.
For 1 day. Is he speaking?
No,
I don't think he answered. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was like, 1 day, does that mean you're speaking or something? Like flying? Because that's kind of what it sounded like to me. And I was like, that's odd, but cool. I was hoping. I was kind of hoping like I could catch him on a stage or something. Get some.
No, you can catch him in person. Yeah. I think we're
cool.
figuring out a way because ideally it would be on Saturday night with the meetup, but there was just conflicts. So we're trying to figure out a way to still have a little fun community meetup. We
did just secure our podcast spot at noon on Thursday, and we're going to be building in 10-minute segments. So and this is for anybody who's listening, if you're going to be at ETH Denver, you're building something on Farcaster, you've got a booth or you're speaking or whatever, and you're going to be there, make sure you swing by. We'll slide you in and I'll reach out to you, Ted, with more info. Because we'll be right on the main floor in the podcast space. So for about an hour. But it's going to be amazing.
Okay, well then that works because it's Thursday. So we'll reach out.
Amazing.
I just opened the chat before, so if you have some funny comments, like, oh, hi Henry. Go ahead. I love
we got a lot of highs coming in for you all.
I love this.
Yes.
As our people on the inside, who's the ex-intern? We cannot disclose that information. Sorry.
We can't disclose. No disclosure. No disclosure. When we asked Dan the same question about the intern, he was a little cagey. So we made our assumptions about who that intern is, meaning him. But we could be wrong. We're right. Pretty sure we're right. It might be a shared account is my guess though as well. I want to dive into the news. I have to start here. Like, this is not Farcaster news, but this is crypto news that is going to encapsulate everybody, but also Kyle. This is hilarious. Kyle's take on the Libra news. This is Hayden, not Adams. David.
Yeah.
Not
about this. That's good.
And then this is another meme from that I saw on Farcaster. Bro, I have a business idea. Yeah, don't.
It's a good one.
No. And then this, I prefer politicians that don't default to the Kubrick stare for their portraits.
Kenny is so funny. Kenny is like one of top 10 people.
So funny. So funny. So overall, here's what happened in case you missed it. The president of Argentina tweeted out this meme coin with this whole plan that it was going to support small business in Argentina and this whole thing. It quickly went bad.
No, like insanely bad. Quickly. Yeah.
Very, 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 very bad. Brick's bounty for if you were on Warpcast and you haven't been on crypto Twitter and you haven't been following it, Brick's bounty kind of was really capturing what was going on. So go take a look at his account and you can get caught up. But also, here's the bottom line. If you really want the whole story and like the insanity of this, Coffeezilla dropped an interview with Hayden Davis, I believe is his last name, from the crew who launched this coin. And it is mind-blowing. And it's going to be the thing everyone's talking about today in the next couple of days.
Did you already watch it?
Already watched it. It was out at around 1 a.m. my time, and I was watching it because I was like, this is insane. So go give it a watch.
Who do you think is the bad guy in this story?
Definitely the devs. Like, no question.
What's Hayden?
Hayden and his crew. Like, yeah, like that crew.
They're devs. Were they the devs?
There's some devs in the background. He is not. And he says so in this, but like their whole marketing plan, everything they were doing with influencers, there's a lot of not great stuff happening. But the thing about this interview that is mind-blowing to me as an attorney is that he did this interview at all.
I was about to say, didn't this just happen like on Thursday or Friday? Yes. And then all of a sudden there's already an interview out?
Yes. And then he was just on, and I haven't watched it because I missed it. I caught the very end. He was just on with Dave Portnoy also just now.
Dude,
like
I don't
right
think
before
this
this.
Has an attorney.
Clearly not. Like, please stop talking. You do have the right to remain silent, and please get an attorney. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, sir.
So
this is a really bad idea. So anyway, so that's what's been happening in the world of crypto over the past couple days. And it has been mind-blowing. But by the way, I loved when you casted this because NFA, she was not endorsing this coin, but it was a great way to see the new token page is fantastic. Yes. But also what I love about this is that you can see the comments that are mentioning it below that. So that that really brings the social aspect into it. So if you are trying to catch up on the conversation around Libra, and I forgot to tag mine with Libra, you'll see so much right here. So you can do it that way. And I'd highly recommend that. Really gives you a good picture of what's been happening. Yeah. So Go check that out.
When I joined, I started testing token pages, and I was like, people are gonna think I've gone like full degen because I kept doing it, and I was like, no, I just want to like see it in action.
Well, and that's why Dan keeps saying, "What's the ticker?" It's not because he's looking for like his next investment. People, he's testing things. So, but that was really I love the token pages. They are very cool, and it's a great way to get info. So,
do you want to know
great,
a little
great
inside thing?
Always. Oh, she's checking to see if she can tell us.
Wait, can you mute?
Yeah. Hold on. I think I can tell you guys.
We're getting like live discussion of alpha.
Slokh shipped the token pages.
He did. Nice. Oh, so that's
why they're so good.
Good timing. That's my next thing that we didn't get to shout out last week because it was after our show. I'm joining Merkle. This is from Slokh. After building around Farcaster for 1.5 years, I'm more bullish than ever on the team, protocol, and product. The last time I felt this way about something was when I joined OpenSea almost 4 years ago. 2025 will be big for crypto, and Farcaster will be at the center of it. Choo-choo. Which I totally was so excited to see this hire as well. Amazing addition. And there was a lot of discussion when Woj was teasing the second hire and Dan was teasing the second hire, we obviously were saying you, but the other name I kept hearing a lot was Slokh. So that was, right on time.
Yeah.
Right on time. Very exciting. Like,
so excited. We like are literally so excited.
You can feel the energy right now.
Yay!
You know how like you could feel it like when Frames dropped, there was Frames Friday and there was that energy of like for that whole weekend where you did not want to put your phone down. You didn't want to like look away from Farcaster because there was so much going on and you knew you'd miss something. It's like that again and in such the best way. I love it. Like it feels so good. And Dan did a great job kind of summing up last week. 3 new people joining, Woj, Ted, and Slokh. Base announcing upcoming Farcaster support, FarCon 2025 in New York in May. Reminder, last week to get your application in is Friday's last day. Don't forget. Increased size of Warpcast rewards, token links and pages, Warpcast wallet, Snapchain testnet, 90,000 free invites, public spam labels, Q4 retroactive grants, following feed option, highlighted notifications, first cast in a while notifications. Love that, by the way. Muted channels, bug and performance improvements to DCs. More to come. Choo choo. That was a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. What are you most excited about when you look at this list? Like, what do you feel like is driving like excitement at the moment? Or what are you excited about personally?
Everything.
I really thought you were going to say FarCon New York, but okay.
Well, it's hard. I am excited about FarCon New York. I'm excited about, I don't know, everything. It's like the speed and volume of shipping is literally unmatched. And I think as we continue to grow, I think I'm excited about focusing on growth and really expanding the size of Farcaster this year. So that's a lot of things, but figuring out what the unlock is, right?
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Same. I'm excited about everything, but I'm really excited about FarCon. I'm just going to say it. Really, really excited about that.
Me too.
But so many things happening. This was from Dan as well. Looking for more examples of crypto apps using Farcaster data permissionlessly or with sign-in with Farcaster, rainbow trending tokens, and rodeo profile integration. Please reply with a screenshot link to the app, trying to compile all of them in one spot. So if you want us to highlight your app, now is your chance. So that is something to, if you are a dev building something, make sure you check this out. Also, we forgot to mention the collectibles were added. I don't think we mentioned this last week. Collectibles were added to the Warpcast wallet. So you can see your NFTs in there now, which is very cool.
That shipped on Friday, I think.
Yeah, I think that was Friday. I think it was after, it was after the show. And this from Varun, this was really fun.
Yes. Wasn't this so fun?
So fun. It was V-Day. Oh, it won't let me show it because I already took it, but this was really fun. And it was, you had to guess if it was V as in Varun or V as in Vitalik and who said what in a cast. And I loved this. I loved
Me
this.
too.
Was this V's idea?
No, Thumb just did it. And
Oh, wow.
the funny thing is we just like, I think Horsefax found it first and he shared it in the team Slack and he was like, this is really fun and funny. And then everybody went and played it.
I thought he created it. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so it was somebody completely different. Oh, wow, that's awesome.
There's a lot of cool frames that were like
Yeah.
these cool, more social synthetic like frames that were shipped over the weekend. This one was a fun one.
This one was really fun. I didn't do great, but it was really fun. I had a 50% on there. That just means V sounds like Vitalik more than he realizes. This from Linda, I have to shout out. Happy Valentine's Day, W. Warren. It's been a wonderful 13 years together. When will Matcha support limit orders on base?
Oh my gosh, yes to crypto is probably so happy.
I don't know if he saw this. So yes to crypto. I wanted to make sure you saw this because hilarious. Like,
oh my god,
Linda getting in on the trolling is absolutely amazing. So we love Linda.
What's the app that you can like pay a celebrity to like record?
Cameo.
Yeah, I'm like, this almost feels like a cameo.
Yeah. Did you do a bounty yes to crypto? Is that what happened? Was there a bounty and Linda snapped it up? I know you guys only have a few more minutes, so I want to just show you a couple other things. This was really cool. See who joined around you. This was really fun. And you know, I had some good people around me.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, MacB there. Yeah. So there was a few good ones. This was really fun though. Go check it out and see who's still here is the question. So yeah. And this one was really fun. So we had a lot of little fun frames that, by the way, Keckers and JC4P, like I'm enjoying this very much. This little onboarding via frames is really fun. So this is from Keckers. I helped JC4P with this sweet frame to get your own custom cocktail menu based on your casts. Click in and make one for all the drink recipes, as well as see the casts that they are based on. That was really cool. Like you find your own cocktails, but it also shows you like the casts that they're basing the cocktails on, which I thought was really creative. So really cool. I think it'll take too long to do, but you can go check it out.
I think here when it's mixing, they should like
they should have a shaker. Yeah, a little shaker. Yeah, but they're really good, really creative. Go check that out and go see what yours are. Just a little art. I just like this. This was going to be my background. And then sorry, Jan, you got bumped for Coffeezilla. I apologize, but it had to happen. But this is really cool. This is really cool. So just some nice art for your timeline. This from Aneri, quote casting Jesse. Jesse said, the builder and creator energy coming from women on Farcaster right now is making me feel like I need to step up my game. Inspiring. And then Aneri had quote casted, so true, tagging 25 incredible women on Farcaster that people should follow. And yes, you should follow all of us. Yes, I agree.
I'm so glad you showed me this because I think I saw the notification like early in the morning and then I just like blanked and then I need to go back and reply to this.
Yeah, so you definitely do. Yeah, it was really sweet. It was very sweet. And also just the incredible builder energy period, but appreciate the shout out to the ladies. And this too, Hank Moody's been doing these interviews with folks and hit his 200th interview. I still need to do one for him. I apologize. I am behind on that, but this was very cool. And you can see them all in Live the Same. So go check that out and you can see all the different interviews in there. Very cool. Love this from Deployer too. Good news. The latest version of Banker is now supported on Farcaster. You can sign in to the private terminal using your Farcaster account at banker.bot, or you can tag banker, BANKR, to interact directly through Farcaster. What can Banker do now? Swap, buy, sell, and transfer tokens on Base, provide limited market insights about tokens on Base, launch Clanker tokens. What's on the roadmap? Limit orders. You'll be happy there. That's just for yes to crypto. Frames V2 integration, third-party wallet integrations, multi-chain support, built-in social features, tokenomics, 100% of banker revenue will be directed to banker and TN 100x single-side stakers and LP providers. Staking portal coming soon. So Deployer has been shipping like crazy.
Yeah,
as
he's
well. Wow, it's like constant, and even like shipped a like swag like merch shop too in the middle of all this with this cute little banker bot. But amazing to see. He was shipping almost as much as Woj used to. I'm just kidding.
Stop, he's sensitive. You can say that, make that joke next week.
Oh no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're in a new world now. I love this from Seattle Crypto. Not gonna lie, every time I see someone with a purple ring, I go to check their profile to see what space they're in. And the reason I pulled this is because you said this. Gonna dog food Warpcast video experience. So Woj and I will be doing a week 1 recap video. Probably with any questions you want us to answer, anything you want to see, etc. Ideally before 5 p.m. PT. See you on the timeline soon. The reason I was saying that is because I wanted to suggest like that's what I do want to see is that when people go live,
right? That you can
something like that. Like I ideally, if somebody's live, so what I love about Twitter Spaces and even live on video, if you're streaming on Twitter, is that if you log into Twitter right now, you're going to see my little, PFP's got a little ring around it. And you can click on it and figure out where I am and what I'm doing. So to me, like that would be amazing to have something similar, but it'll come, I'm sure. But I love that idea. And I know you're working on things like that. So I figured I'd take this moment to point that out.
We do love feedback. So
I know that. And when are we going to see this video? Is this coming out today?
Yes.
Are we doing?
I just have to edit it.
Okay.
It's really bad. We recorded it at 6 p.m. on Friday, and we were like,
delirious. That's kind of perfect, though. That's kind of perfect. Like your first week after your first, fire hose of a week. I think that's great. That's going to be fun. By the way, I don't know if you know this, but any of our videos, it's like any of our interviews, anything we do is CC BY. So you're welcome to use and remix anything. And if you need the raw, like if you're like, hey, we want to use XYZ from Dan's, go ahead. You don't have to ask permission. Yeah.
Amazing.
And if you need better copies, just let us know.
Okay.
This also from you. I loved this. Always shoot your shot. A year ago, I shipped with some help from Greg an FID gated frame. I vaguely remember this. Everybody saw, oops, you can't see this, except for DWR.eth, who saw my pitch to work together. And Cassie and Greg N, who figured out my embarrassingly obvious naming convention for each slide and alerted me ASAP.
It actually was worse that Greg Gregan saw it because he was the head of engineering at my last job where I was working.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. This is awesome, by the way. I love this. I love that you did it this way. So cute. Invisible frame. Oops, you can't see this. So that's really cool. And I vaguely remember you doing that. And then this was the announcement that came out from you last week. So super excited. So glad to have you here. What can we do for both of you to help you with your jobs as folks who are already here? How can we help you?
This is good. For me, I think one thing that's really hard when new people join, we just can't possibly know. So if you see new people who are great adds to the community, either shoot them my way or do follow Friday and recommend that people follow them and follow Friday. Because I think the hardest thing is it's easier to, once you start from zero on Farcaster, you never have to start again. But starting from zero is really hard for everyone. So
I agree. Yeah. And I've been liking seeing people shout out different new folks when they bring them on and being able to find them. And we've had some really good newbies who've come in and done some great content. And it's they've popped off like crazy.
Oh, so. SwampNet's friend from.
Yes. I was trying to remember.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. I'm trying to remember her name. Yeah.
Cronella.
Yes.
Cronella? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I think that's it. Yep. So good. So good. Also, Farcock would like to know, where does he get that hat, Woj?
Where do you get that username from?
Lord knows. We're still trying to figure out who it is.
These were the hats that we gave out to everyone who came to Dev Day.
Oh,
so
nice. I love them.
They were limited edition, but I was just talking before we went live to see if we can get another
I really would like one.
Yeah.
I would love one. I would love one of those. And this one, if you would like, was from the capsule collection for FarCon New York. So
yeah,
I don't know if they're still available. I think they're sold out. But I love it. Okay. And then you'll be at ETH Denver next week. You're going to be at the Farcaster meetup on Saturday.
Yeah.
You'll still be there, even though Dan's gone. And also reminder, GM Farcaster's brunch is that morning from 10 to 2.
Saturday morning?
Saturday morning, 10 to 2. Come on by. I'll send you the info. But also make sure, for those who are watching, you go RSVP to that as well. Farcock, I don't believe that. When Jeff logs in, he logs in as himself.
I think I have a feeling who this is based on all these comments.
Oh, he's been around for a while.
Really?
Whoever it is. Yeah, they've been around for a while. Yeah, it's been a while. There's a lot of it's Kia Coda, is that what you said? Ooh, I hadn't thought of that one. That could be possible. That, that would make sense.
He is known for building a character on Farcaster.
Yeah, that could be it. That could be it. We may have unearthed something. That's amazing. I'm Ran Romero. Oh, hello, Ran. All right, I need to let you guys go. So we're gonna actually do a 29-minute show today. Can you believe it? We actually are hitting the time for the first time in a long time.
Usually we yap so much that
I know, but I was like, I was watching the time because I know you have a hard stop, so I was making sure. Anything else that you want to shout out or let anybody know about before we call it for today?
Farcaster community is the best community in crypto. I love you guys so much. It is truly the best ever.
The best ever. Hey, are you speaking at all at ETH Denver? Are you going to be on any panels? Okay. If anything changes, let us know so we make sure we capture that and get to you. All right. Amazing. All right. And with that, everybody, we're going to say goodbye until Wednesday. We'll be back with Rachel Wilkins will be my co-host, and Volt on Chain. Very excited. We'll see you then. And with that, everybody, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.